is designed for you. For the members, this gather is true. By the members, they share it with you. There are others that try to compete. DCG is the king of the street. All the others are amazing and pop. We're second to no one.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that everybody can clearly hear me and visibly see me, because I was having a little technical difficulties in the beginning of actually before the show started. And of course, it wouldn't be right if we didn't have that happen here on DCG. And it's our normal Friday night curse. I've got to say, though, that I'm not a fan of this video software. It is horrible. Right now, I'm using the free version of it because I canceled the subscription to it. It's that horrible. So you're not looking at the gorgeousness of myself as you typically would see every Friday night. Unfortunately, it's a little distorted. So they apologize for not making me look as handsome as I typically do, ladies and gentlemen. But that's the price you pay for free stuff, right? Anyways, welcome, everybody. I hope everybody had a great week. It is, a little rainy outside. Not bad, but slightly mug. Right? Today was nice. This week's been really, really nice, and I hope the same applies for everybody. Even if the weather hasn't been up to par, I hope at least that, you had a good week overall. And here's the thing, is that typically when I run through, there were some of you on the Zoom last night, and I kind of took it over. I felt bad for Judy because I just stepped in. I don't get to visit the Zoom that much, but I did last night, and I kind of just took reins and just, I took it over. But it was good because I got to see a lot of members I haven't seen in quite a while. But, typically, when we do this stuff, right, you have time to work out the kinks. And in my situation, like today, just didn't have time to do it. So it is what it is. So with that being said, though, the great thing is we have an awesome show. If you combine the duet, there's 30 total members. That's quite a bit. And so it's a good, upbeat, positive theme, which is upbeat music, okay? And all of the songs, again, I don't have a chance to listen to them to the entirety, and of course, we fade them out at 3 minutes, or we try to, but you can always watch and listen to the entire song simply by clicking on their links and going to their SingSnap pages, all right? This way here, we try to give everybody even play time. And unlike our Sunday radio show with myself and Kit Kat, we play the entire song from start to finish. So even if it's a 5-6 minute song, you hear the full song. But Friday's a little bit different, ladies and gentlemen, because I have to do all of these things. And on top of it, I have to be presentable, look gorgeous, act smart, and play beautiful music from everybody. So it's a little difficult. Let me see here. Wow, this chat is flying. Yeah, we've literally got almost every single member who's being featured in here tonight, and probably then some, I think. So it's fast. So if I don't get to say hi to you personally, guys, especially if you're new to the chats, okay, don't take offense to it. It's just I try to reply as best as I can, and I skim through the stuff. And for those of you that are out there viewing, again, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and I know that there's some out there that are private that I can't see, but that's okay. We welcome you anyways. So tonight, as I said, was upbeat music, all right? And there's a reason I wanted that. I just think that every once in a while, and I think it should be more than once in a while, but I think that we all need to have just something for a few hours that just makes you feel good, kind of gets rid of whatever crap you're thinking about going through or whatever, and just kind of makes you, feel good about yourself, right? It doesn't solve problems, but it kind of dissipates it for a little while. And if we can do that for a couple hours and everybody walks away feeling good, then that, you know what, we did our job. So, yeah, Jim, I see that you're out of the pinstripes, my friend. I got the code word. I appreciate that. Thanks, buddy. So if I see that vegetable, I will know. And like I said, man, I got connections, so don't worry about it, Jim. I will definitely, I have friends out in your area. I will take care of you, all right? So don't worry about that. I can't say what the code word is. Jim and I have a code word. If he's in distress, I got to go rescue him from Judy. But I can't tell you guys what that code word is, because then it wouldn't be a secret code word now, would it? No. A young Belle. Oh, my Belle is here, everybody. Belle, I mind you have a young Kevin Bacon. Belle, because it's coming from you, I will take that as a compliment. Anybody else, I would take it as an insult, but from you, I will take it as a compliment. Only because I can't stand Kevin Bacon. I met him, Belle, and I just don't. I can't stomach the guy. I met him personally backstage, honestly. I think he's an arrogant, you know what. But because it's you, Belle, I will let it slide. I know what you guys are thinking. There's Denny's favorite. Well, everybody's my favorite, okay? Kat and I went over this last Sunday radio show. So, guys, get over yourself. And, again, welcome to, where is she? Look at this. I get my stand, and I'm not even looking at my notes. I'm so used to having on my desk. I thought it would be easier to have a stand where I can literally keep all of my notes so I can just glance over. Now, let me try this one more time. Here we go. Aha, here we go. Yeah, new member. She signed up, so she's officially a member now, Jenny G, so we welcome her. I don't know if she signed up to the group chats or not yet, but I think that she is. I look like a, what resembles Seacrest Blue? What is a Seacrest? What in the flying HE double hockey sticks is a Seacrest? I don't know what a Seacrest is. I don't know if you guys are insulting me or complimenting me. A Seacrest. Is it like a deformative seashell or something like that? What is a Seacrest? I don't know what that is. Oh, John, I don't know. Ryan Seacrest? Is that what she's saying? Ryan Seacrest? Oh, I don't know. I mean, say something that's like, I don't know, James Dean. I could take James Dean. James Dean's doable. Luke Perry, maybe, I've been called that. Mainly James Dean, though. I like James Dean. Yeah. Ryan Seacrest, though. I don't know. Is he a good-looking dude? Oh, wait a minute. He's the host of American Idol. Ugh. That, I don't know if I'm going to take that shot as a, I don't know, Ryan Seacrest. I don't know. That's tough, man. I mean, he's not an ugly guy, but I don't know. I'd rather go with Kevin Bacon, to be honest with you, if I'm going to have any resemblance to anything or anybody. A lot of people say God. They always use that term. Denny, oh my God. And so I kind of get confused because that really throws me off, So I've always referred to that when people say it. So I just kind of get on that. When I was growing up, my grandfather used to call my brother and I, because he was a carpenter, snowshoes and drip edge. So for the longest time, my brother and I thought we were snowshoes and drip edge. And those, of course, for those out there in the carpentry world, you know what that is. So, yeah, snowshoes, that's what we thought we were. And my brother was drip edge. But anyways, let's get on with the show. Enough about me. Let's get on more about me. So what I did was I put together these cool little fun graphics on your videos. If you don't like them, too bad. But I wanted to do it because it's fun. It's an upbeat music night, okay? And again, I don't go in order of what it shows on the channel. So if you're new, please don't go by that, because if you think you're number 1, 10, or 20, you could be 5, 11, and 13. I kind of go by my own chart here, and then I just throw it out in random. Because we have several duplicate songs, I like to mix it up a little bit, okay? So, and again, so far from what I've seen, these appear to all be some great tunes here, all right? And by the way, congratulations to all of the members that participated, all 23 of you, in the Members Duets Cool Covers Volume 9. I got to say, what an amazing album that is. That's probably by far the best Cool Covers members album that you guys have done. Nice recordings. The sound is amazing. Everybody was just on their game with that. So well done to all of you. All right. Hats off to you. I mean, I was really amazed. Everybody sounded awesome. So let's kick it off, ladies and gentlemen. And again, don't go by the channel order. Go by my order. Whatever I put in here, okay, is what I put in here. Now, I'm going to just, let me see here. You guys can talk amongst yourself while I look for stuff. All right? Don't worry about that. And while you hear that little beeping in the background, sometimes I forget to shut my phone off, okay? Only because Jude, she will just randomly send me these messages, and then she tries to do that to distract me. Okay, however, hope you guys can hear me okay. We're going to feature our first artiste for this evening. And when I say members, artist, it's referring to you guys as one. You're also members, but I think you're also artists in your own right. So it's not an insult or anything like that. I think anybody that is creative, whether it be paintings, singing, whatever it is by their own right an artist. That's my opinion and viewpoint. So deal with it. And deal with this. This, for her feature tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for upbeat music, this is Pauline. She is going to be performing Baby, I Love You by the Ronettes. So let's put our warm listening ears together for Pauline, ladies and gentlemen. Baby, I Love You.
Have I ever told you how good it feels to hold you? It isn't easy to explain. And though I really keep trying, I think I may start crying. My heart can wait another day. When you kiss me, I just start to say, baby, I love you. Come on, baby. Baby, I love you. Ooh, baby. Baby, I love only you. Oh, 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 oh. I can't live without you. I love everything about you. I can't help it if I feel this way. Oh, I'm so glad I found you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Pauline, baby. I love you. Pauline, what a beautiful job on that song. Nicely done. Yeah, she is kind of the queen of the 60s, isn't she? Pauline. Nicely done. Very upbeat, feel-good song. And if I, of course, wasn't even, well, I was already thought of. I was never born. I've just always existed, Pauline, right? But I remember that song, and I love that song, and nice job on that, Pauline. And by the by, my mistake, Jude's and Judy's fault. Jan is also watching, and she is a new member, if both the Judys stand corrected. Jan, that's something that you'll learn here, is that when mistakes happen, it may be my mistake, but it's their fault, okay? And who am I referring to, you may ask? Well, simply put, you see the blue names with the blue little wrenches? Well, two of those are Jude's and Judy. So when you hear me blame them, then you understand what I'm talking about. So it's typically my mistake, but never my fault. So let's get that right. But anyways, welcome, Jan. We welcome you. And thank you for joining DCG. It's a bit of a different type of show, Jan, and you'll figure that out. But for the most part, though, it's great because everybody here supports everybody. It's all about the members. As you see on the banner, it's members. It's for members by members. All right? That's what DCG stands for, always has, and always will. That was Pauline, ladies and gentilesmen. And again, please don't go by the order on the channel, okay? It will probably, you'll probably be disappointed. Up next, because we have 30 here. Can you guys hear me okay? I can't hear me at all. I'm going to take these headphones off in a wee bit because they get warm. They do. Let's see. All right, this next gentleman, and don't forget, check out our radio show, DCG Radio, this Sunday, every Sunday from 5 to 8, featuring Dr. Cool and the beautiful co-host Kit Kat with TT. Kit Kat. Get it? Kit Kat. Unlike the candy bar, Kit Kat is sweeter than chocolate, she says. But it's a good show. It's an all-members radio, and members can request on the DCG radio request line non-members to be played. We may or may not play the songs, but we try to get to as many as we can. This next artiste right here, he goes by K-Rock, but he calls himself Kevin for some weird reason. I don't know. But he is singing a song called Electric Avenue. This is by Eddie Grant, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a really cool tune, kind of takes me back a wee bit. So here is Kevin with Electric Avenue.
Done. No place to hang out the washing, and I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Yeah, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart I'm a warrior, but I can't get food for the kid. Good God, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Who is to blame in one country? Never can get to the one. Stealing in multiplication, and they still can't beat everyone. take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Sing with me. Hey, out in the street, out in the street, out in the daytime, out in the night. Oh, oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, out in the street, out in the street, out in the daytime, out in the night. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that right there was Kevin, as many of you refer to him as the rocker, performing Electric Avenue. That song right there, I mean, Kevin, great job on that song, man. Kevin definitely does not disappoint. And for those of you that are new, I always say, you know, when Kevin first became a member, you know, he was doing like, you know, a lot of rock songs, but that's his thing. That's what he loves doing. But he really blows my mind with the stuff that he just comes out with. That's why I nicknamed him Genre. Kevin can pretty much sing any genre out there, and he does well at it, and that's the thing too. And so great job at that song, man. I love that song, Electric Avenue. Awesome job on that, brother. And I'm telling you, tonight, it's a feel-good night, man, of upbeat songs. So that's why I said in the description, you know, I don't know if I said find a pillow or something for your buttocks, but, you know, you're going to be tapping your toes, and you're going to be enjoying yourself, and that's what tonight's all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, no, I don't, Oh, here's one. Now, some of them, I try to go, like, I try to offset it, ladies and gentlemen. What do I mean by that? I'm glad you asked. Well, what I mean by that is male, female, male, female. And sometimes it doesn't always work out like that, depending on the odd even that we have. However, I do my best. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for your pleasure as well as your entertainment, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. But this lady, she hasn't been featured in quite some time, but I'm glad that she dropped a song in. We love featuring her. We love listening to her. And she has a lot of charisma, okay? And you're going to love this next one that she did. This young lady is a Hellcris. She goes by Helen, and she's performing Dancing in the Street by Martha and the Vandellas. So here is Helen. Again, haven't featured in a long time, but I'm glad that we are tonight. So, Helen, stage is yours.
Calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the streets. They're dancing in Chicago. Down in New Orleans, up in New York
That's Helen, ladies and gentlemen. She is dancing in the street. Not so much, though. She's dancing, looks like in her living room, just having a good old time with herself, jamming to the music. Helen, nice energy, nice song, nicely done on that. I love the energy, my dear. It shows that you really get into what you're doing in regards to the music, and that's awesome. You know, we love that stuff. We love to see people enjoying their music and just having a good time. That's what it's all about, Helen. Nice job, and it is nice to see you featured again. And speaking about features, ladies and gentlemen, so as many of you know, you do get a link prior to the show, which is for the live video Zoom. And what I like to do every once in a while is poop in and out of Zoom. We have a few members, and I'm going to do that now. All right. And I just let them know in advance notice so that they're not picking their nose or doing anything inappropriate. And if they are, depending on the time frame we have, I typically like to ask them a question before or after this song if they're in Zoom. So let's kind of just take a poop. I think to the left up top is Judy, a.k.a. Eagle's Flight, right there, ladies and Gentiles, men. To her right is the very, well, now she's getting famous, Kit Kat up there. She's my co-host on DCG Radio. And below Judy, or to your right, is Lois right there. And then to her, either your left or right, is none other than Johnny, a.k.a. Boston. So these are the four right now, though. Sometimes it fills up that we have currently in the Zoom. And again, this is live. It's free to join, and you can chat amongst yourselves and all that fun stuff. So, again, I poop in and out of Zoom throughout the show, and we check in on them, make sure that they're all still breathing and alive and just, not falling asleep on us, all right? So, there they are, ladies and gentlemen. And, again, we will, kind of poop back in later on, and it's just a fun word to use. Why not use the word poop? I mean, who doesn't like to use that word poop? But that's them. All right, so let's move on here, Gentiles, men, and ladies, and we have another artist featured coming right up for you now. This is John. He goes by Argent, all right, and let me see if I can find him on my screen. Yeah, here he is. All right, John, a.k.a. Argent, is performing Wouldn't It Be Nice? Now, John is a West Coast type of guy, loves the Beach Boys, okay? And so he chose to, for his upbeat song, do a Beach Boys tune. Why not? Why wouldn't he? I thought it was going to be either that, John, or I thought you were going to do a Beatles number. But he chose the Beach Boys. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's Argent for his upbeat, performing Wouldn't It Be Nice? Yes, it would.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. And wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? You know it's gonna make it that much better when we can say goodnight and stay together. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up in the morning when the day is due, and after having spent the day together, hold each other close the whole night through. Happy times together we've been spending. I wish that every kiss was never ending. Wouldn't it be nice? Maybe if we think and wish and hope and pray, it might come true. Baby, then there wouldn't be a single thing we couldn't do. We could be married, and then we'd be happy. Oh, it seems the more we talk about it, it only makes it worse to live without it. But let's talk about it. Wouldn't it be nice?
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Argent, a.k.a. John. Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to just, I don't know, think of something that you would like to do that would be nice and just dwell on it. Maybe it'll come true. John, nice job on that song. I mean, I honestly thought he was going to do a Beatles song, but it doesn't surprise me that he did a Beach Boys tune. But yeah, John's got the pipes for that harmonizing stuff. He really does. John, great job on that tune, dude. Again, I mean, I'm not a Beach Boys fan. I like a couple of their tunes, but, you know, it doesn't begrudge anybody from singing it. And John just loves the Beach Boys and the Beatles. John, if you were forced to give one of them up, if they made you say, hey, you have to either get rid of the Beatles or the Beach Boys, which one would it be? Would it be the Beatles or the Beach Boys? Beatles or Beach Boys? I'm curious, John. We all want to know. Would it be Beatles or Beach Boys? I think you'd give up the Beatles. Whoa, really? Okay. All right. Yeah, you know what? I can't blame you, man. I definitely throw them right back in the ocean where they belong. Bury them under the beach. I'm only kidding. Okay. Up next, ladies and gentlemen. This is, she goes by D. For whatever reason, I don't know, maybe that's her name. But her other name she likes to use too is Delightful. And there's a little 99. D, I never asked you, Delightful 99 typically means something to somebody. You can message me as to what it means, but you are performing Do Ya. Hey, do ya? You know what I'm talking about, do ya? By KT Oslin. D, I probably know I've heard the song. I just don't recognize that particular title and name. Let me see here. But I'm going to hear it now. Like I said, I don't get to hear these songs, ladies and gentlemen. I record them as they go. And, of course, when I'm doing it live, I get to sit back and enjoy it. So, D, here is your upbeat song, Do Ya. I want to hear Do Ya. All right, here she is.
Do you still get a thrill when you see me coming up the hill? Honey, now do ya? Do you whisper my name just to bring a little comfort to ya? Now do ya? Do you still like the feel of my body lying next to ya? Well, I guess what I'm asking is, do you still love me, do ya? Or do you lie awake thinking I'm the biggest mistake you ever made? Honey, now do ya? And if just by snapping your fingers you could snap them fingers and make it all go away, honey, now do. And these questions I'm asking, you could ask them of me too. Lordy, Lordy, I do. Do you still get a thrill when you see me coming up the hill? Honey, now do ya? Tell me, do ya? Do you whisper my name just to bring a little comfort to ya? Do ya? Do you still like the feel of my body lying next to ya? Well, I guess what I'm at.
Okay, D, I know that song. I didn't recognize it by its title, Do Ya? But I know it. I know that song. And I thought you did a nice job on that song. I can't think, D, of the original artist. It's on the tip of my tongue. Maybe somebody can put it in there. But I thought you did a really good job on that song. And yeah, that is a very cool, upbeat tune. I like that song. Matter of fact, it's kind of like one of those rarities that you hardly hear anybody sing. And that's always cool to listen to as well. So nice job on that, D. Thank you so much. And D, I appreciate, I have to say, I appreciate you bearing with me here and, minding the fact that, D, I just don't look as good as I typically do on camera tonight. And I feel bad because there's a lot of new ones watching, and they're going to look at it and be like, this is horrible. Who is this guy? Rest assured, though, ladies and gentlemen, typically when they look at me, they need sunglasses because they're blinded by the light. Yeah, but not so much tonight. So, it's just a shame, D. Anyways, nice job. And, hey, Judy, look at what I got. I got these cool little things, right? I don't know if you can see them. I got to show you guys. They're called these. Here. Look at. Yeah, they're really good. Very sour-y like type. But, if you can't eat one, they don't work like that. You literally have to eat almost a half a bag. And I don't recommend eating half a bag, but they are so delish. And for those of you that are wondering why I'm bringing this up, because I mentioned to Judy Eagles Flight a while back about these nerd candies that were like a little hard on the outside, sweet and soury. And so she went out and bought herself a bag. And she says, I don't really like them. Well, she does. Because then she went out and bought these other ones that are like those, but it's sticks. And so she's addicted to them. And I knew that would happen once she tried them. But they are good. They are very, very delish. So you got to be careful, guys, when you're eating that stuff. If you have an addictive personality like I do when it comes to that junk. That's pretty much the only junk I eat, but I wanted to share that. All right, up next, Gentiles, men, and ladies. Let's move on here. I know, Judy, I can see you in Zoom. She's flipping me off, ladies and gentlemen. That should not be tolerated on DCG Entertainment. We are a family show. And, I can send Jim downstairs, and I can have him go in and check on you. Poor guy. Up next, ladies and gentilesmen, we have, let me see, these chats are flying by so fast. We have a solo. He goes by the name of Chad, and he is performing On the Beach by Cliff Richard. On the beach. On the beach. I would love to be on the beach right now, Chad. Soaking my tiny little toes in the freezing cold water. Just relaxing. Maybe having a pole in the sand. Chad doing some surf casting. But Chad's not doing that, ladies and gentlemen. He is performing this song right here on the beach for his upbeat tune. And here he is.
I can think of nothing better than dancing on the beach. See a girl, you can go and get her, your troubles will be out of reach. You can dance to a rock and roll, hear the bossa nova played with soul. You can dance, twist and shout, everybody hear me, come on out on the beach. On the beach. 'Cause your troubles are out of reach on the beach. Ooh, this is for once you told me I'm the one you're gonna dance with. Yeah, bossa nova. Ooh, this is fun. Ooh, now I know I'm the one you're gonna dance with. Yeah, twist and shout now. You can do the dance that you want to with anyone that you meet. And if the bossa nova doesn't get you, the twist will have you on your feet. You can dance to a rock and roll, hear the bossa nova played with soul. You can dance, twist and shout, everybody hear me, come on out on the beach. On the beach. 'Cause your troubles are out of reach on the beach.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Chad on the Beach. That is definitely a new song for me, Chad. I've never heard that song before. I tried quickly to research. I just didn't have time to do it. I understand, though, I think it's from a movie or something of that. I'm not too sure. But new song to these beautiful little ears, Chad. And if it's new to me, then I like it because I'm pretending as if it's yours and you wrote it. So nicely done either way, my friend. Yeah, I've never heard that song. I thought he said it was a song of I don't know, from the movie or something. I think that's what he said. I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. So it was. Gotcha. Well, nice job, brother. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to help support the show, we have this cool little thing up top. If you look in your chats, there's a goal, and you can buy for like $2, $5, $10, whatever bucks it is. It donates and it goes directly to the channel, not me, because YouTube takes like a gazillion percentage. But anyway, you can buy little stickies. They're fun, cool, super stickies and stickies you can buy in the chats, and it will display it here. That's another way of supporting the show. Another way of supporting yours truly for doing the show. You can scan with your technology dumb phone that you have, and see a little barcode right there. Just scan that, and you can also donate there if you'd like. It doesn't matter the amount. We appreciate any type of support in that way as well. So those are just two simple ways of doing that. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we are DCG Entertainment, all right, for the members, by the members. All right, moving onwards and upwards, as I always say, this young lady here, this is Falconess. She goes by Penny, not as in the penny of cents, but as in the penny of penny. You like that, Penny? Anyways, she's performing Love You Like a Song Ooh, I like this one, Penny. This is by Selena Gomez. Penny, you see me turning my neck back and forth like that. You know what that does to me, Penny, at the end of a show? Do you? Okay. I'll explain to you later. I go to bed putting Vicks on my neck because I'm literally crippled. I get, what do they call it? Whiplashed from going back and forth, back and forth. I don't, Penny, but I will for you. Anyways, here is your upbeat feature for this evening, and here she is.
It's been said and done. Every beautiful thought's been already sung. And I guess right now here's another one. So your melody will play on and on. With the best of them, you are beautiful. Like a dream come alive, incredible. A centerfold miracle, lyrical. You saved my life again. And I want you to know, baby, I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat, beep, 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 beep. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat, beep, 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 beep. Constantly, boy, you play through my mind like a symphony. There's no way to describe what you do to me. You just do to me what you do. And it feels like I've been rescued. I've been set free. I am hypnotized by your destiny. You are magical, lyrical, beautiful. You are. And I want you to know, baby, I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat, beep, 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 beep. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat, beep, 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 beep. No one compares, you stand alone. To every record I own. Music to my heart, that's what you are. A song that goes on and on.
I love you like a love song. Baby is singing Penny by Selena Gomez. Penny, I love that song. That's a very nice song. Actually, Penny, Selena Gomez, I believe, and the scene for the 2011 album, When the Sun Goes Down, it became one of the group's biggest hits there, Penny, reaching the top 25 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and earning that song, Penny, it earned multi-platinum sales certifications. So, nice song choice, Penny, and nice job on that song. And again, that's a song that you don't hear sung that often. So nicely done, Penny. Yeah, sometimes you hear songs, right, that are just, you know them, but like you just don't remember singing them that often. And that's okay. It's just because a lot of times we don't think of it. You know, it depends on kind of like what your music taste is, what genres you like, and all that stuff. You have the tendency to stick to that unless you kind of like to, you know, go a little bit beyond the four corners and be dangerous, live on the danger side. That's what we do. All right, ladies and gentilesmen, up next, let's do this. Let me see. Yeah, I've got my notes over here too. Hey, did you guys notice that I just went like dark in here? Is it me? No, it didn't. I think I lost. Yeah, I did. I lost one of my podcast lights. Okay, so I'm not losing my stuff. It literally did. One of my podcast lights just went out. So I've got to fix that during this next feature. All right. Well, we can do that. Up next is our very own JJ Future. He goes by Johnny as well. I think he uses that for like an acronym or something. I don't know. But I call him Boston. And he is singing Ballroom Blitz, ladies and gentlemen. So here is Boston's upbeat song, Ballroom Blitz. And here he is.
Are you ready, Denny? Denny? John?
Yeah.
Judy? Judes?
Okay.
All right, gang.
Let's go!
Oh, it's been getting so hard living with the things you do to me. My dreams are getting so strange. I'd like to tell you everything I see.
Oh! The man at the back, as a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, because she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening. And the music was soothing. And they all started grooving. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom hit. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I want you to turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Well, I'm reaching out for something. Touching nothing's all I ever do. I softly call you over. When you appear, there's nothing left to do.
Now the man at the back is ready to crack as he raises his hands to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone's wonder she could kill you with the wink of her eye. Oh, yeah, it was electric, so frantically hectic. And the band started moving, cause they all stopped breathing. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, oh, I want you to turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Come on, gang, you're lagging behind the beat again. You're not getting paid this week. I gotta carry this band every time. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening. And the music was soothing. And they all started grooving. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my light is back on. And we are in action again. That was Boston right there, Ballroom Blitz. A very energetic song. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, sometimes it starts off a little bit of members, and then the Zoomies become more and more. They multiply, these crazy people. I'm going to poop on over into Zoom really quick here, and just I want to ask Boston about that song. So he kind of has no choice because he's there. So, Boston, what's up, brother?
Hey, Denny. I dread this. How's it going, man?
No, never dread my questions.
Roll with the flow.
I ain't afraid.
Yes, hey, you ain't afraid of no question. No, I really enjoyed that song by you, man. That was like very energetic. I just have one question though. So, like, out of all the songs, what was it about that particular song that you said, yeah, this is the one I want to do?
Basically, I recorded that about a year ago.
Okay.
But you know, I think it fit the category of upbeat.
Sure.
And also like parody, and I realized that in the beginning when I introduced my lame ass band, sorry, I swore on camera, that was behind the beat, that I could throw your names in there and it would be kind of cool too. So. So I could tribute you all, you know.
I got you. No, I thought it was very energetic, man. And yeah, it definitely tied into tonight's theme. Nice job on that song, though, bro. Nice. You know, I would, though, however, just because my curiosity gets to me, as many of you know, I would like to hear that song redone, though, a year later, like, you know, soon. And I think that would be cool just to kind of compare to see if there is, in fact, any differences. And sometimes we do that a lot, or I ask members to do that, because I like to hear the differences in styles, voices, tones, and changes. Overall, though, man, good job on that, brother.
Plus, he's got a new microphone.
Awesome job.
Yeah, he's got a new microphone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see quickly, Joe has entered the room, as well as Aunt Connie, ladies and gentilesmen. All right, so, see, like I said, they come in, they're very sneaky about it, too. They're just quiet, like hush, 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 hush. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to feature now, as I refer to her as his better half. This is the lovely Tess, Teresa. She is singing Hey Bartender. Okay, so we're going to find Tess here. Tess, you lost temporarily, but you just hang loose. I will find you, okay? I promise you. Aha, here she is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Tess. Hey, bartender.
I went dancing the other night, started drinking and got real tight. Danced with all my friends, felt so good, had to do it again. I said, hey bartender, hey you, hey bartender. Draw one, draw two, draw three, 4 glasses of beer. Well, I saw a guy sitting on the end, said, hey baby, can we be friends? You're looking sweet as you can be. Come on down and drink with me. I said, hey bartender, hey you, hey bartender. Draw one, draw two, draw three, 4 glasses of beer. Elwood. Play it, son. That guy can play. Bring it on now. We was having so much fun, I didn't know it was 1:30. Turned around to have one more, looked at the clock, it was 4:30. Hey bartender, hey you, hey bartender. Draw one, draw two, 3, 4 glasses of beer. Jukebox guy is everything. All the guys began to sing. I heard somebody call and say, last round for alcohol. Hey bartender, hey bartender, hey bartender, hey bartender. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4 glasses of beer.
Hey bartender. That's Tess, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Hey bartender, doing a beautiful job on that song. Tess, very nice. I love the attitude in that song, too, that you have right there. I thought you spun that very, very nicely. Good job on that song. Matter of fact, it was probably better than your better other not-so-better halves, to be perfectly honest with you. I think you just one-upped them on that one. We won't say anything, though, Tess. We'll keep it amongst the group, but I thought you did a fantastic job, my dear. Nicely done. That was Tess, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we're not going to tell Boston about that. We're just going to keep it low-key. All right, gentlemen and ladies. He doesn't need to know. He doesn't need to know anything. He can just be quiet and go in a corner. You know, we love him, though. Speaking about which, we got to meet up there, Boston. I got to give you the goods, man. We got to meet up and get the goods, brother. I hope that for those of you that are watching, trust me, it's not really a normal show. It's not. You can't call it normal because we are anything but normal here. Well, I am not. That is clear. But for the rest of the members, they're somewhat normal. All right. But the truth be told, we just like to have a good time, let loose, and just sing and enjoy ourselves. That's what we do. And we have fun chit-chatting. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jenny G. She is performing Crocodile Rock. Now, this is not to be confused with Alligator Rock, okay? This is Crocodile Rock, in case anybody got the two songs confused. No, this is not Alligator Rock. This is Crocodile Rock. Okay, so here is Jenny G, ladies and gentlemen, and this is originally spun by Mr. Elton John, but here she is.
I remember when Rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and screaming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and dropping to the Crocodile Rock. Well, Crocodile rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lottie Mama, it's Friday night, and Susie wore her dresses tight. The Crocodile rocking was outside. But the years went by and the rock just died. Susie went and left us with some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the wrecking machine, dreaming of my Chevy and my old blue jeans. But they'll never kill the trails we got, burning up to the Crocodile Rock, learning fast as the weeks went past. We really thought the Crocodile Rock would last. Well, Crocodile rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lottie Mama, it's Friday night, and Susie wore her dresses tight, and Crocodile rocking was out of sight. I remember when Rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bumping through the Crocodile Rock. Well, Crocodile rocking is something shocking when you see just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jenny G. Crocodile Rock. Not Alligator Rock. Don't get them confused. That was Crocodile Rock. I know those are different. But that one right there, Jenny, nice job on that song. I know many people call it, sorry, Jenny, I had to eat the half of that delicious piece of candy because it was sitting on my desk screaming to be eaten. And so I saved it by eating it. And Jenny, nice job on that song. Many people call it a growl or a grunt. I call it a grovel, not a growl, as in a dog. No, Jenny, I don't refer to people growling like dogs. I have a little more etiquette than that. I say grovel. But Jenny, nice job on that. And also, Jenny, nice duets on the Volume 9. And again, I got to repeat that. Volume 9 Cool Covers was absolutely amazing. You guys totally blew me away with that. For all those that participated on that album, amazing job. Amazing job. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Sunday, 5 to 8 is...
We're listening to the best live radio broadcasts on the planet. DCG Radio plays all members' music from around the world. All music is contributed from amazing artists and made possible by our great DCG members. DCG Radio is owned and operated by DCG-Entertainment.
Yeah, that is every Sunday, 5 to 8, with Dr. Cool in Kit Kat with TTTT, ladies and gentlemen. There we spin all members radio, okay, for 3 hours and a couple of minutes, whatever it is. And again, you have to be a member to request, but the glory about being a member is that you can also request a non-member of DCG to be featured or played during airtime. And again, we may or may not play it. There's no promises. But we have a good time. It's a relaxing 3 hours. Kit Kat and I, we kind of banter back and forth, and we have fun. And they love it when we talk and open up our monologue about sports. They just go crazy. So Kit Kat and I decided to do a half-an-hour segment this Sunday about sports because we know how much people love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. I got an error. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Let me see. But it says, I don't know if you guys can hear me in Zoom, but I just got an error. And it's saying YouTube is not receiving video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will expire. So I don't know what's happening here. But YouTube is not working. It's... I don't know. Can anybody out there hear me that's in chats, live chats? Is it still live? Really? Okay. How about people in chats that are not on Zoom? Can you guys hear me and see me? That are not in Zoom. You hear? Okay, all right. I just got a message, guys. I just wanted to make sure because it said that I'll read you the message. This happened to us before, and it could be a little copyright thing. We run into that. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So, okay, well, it is what it is as long as you guys can hear and see me. Anyways, up next is Levi. He actually goes by the name Levi Patrick. He is performing Stray Cats. Now, he's not referring to feral cats, ladies and gentlemen. He's referring to stray cats. There is a difference. Again, it's not just about entertainment and fun here. It's about education. You can learn a lot listening to me. Okay? And kids can actually go home educated. Okay? So, here is Levi with his upbeat song, ladies and gentlemen. Stray Cat Strut.
sitting on a fence. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care. I strut right by with my tail in the air. Street cat strut, I'm a feline Casanova. Hey, get a shoot thrown at me from a mean old man. I get my dinner from a garbage can. Yeah, don't cross my path, baby. I don't bother chasing mice around. Whoa, no! I slink down the alley looking for a fight, howling to the moon on a hot summer's night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Wow, street cat, you're a really gone guy. I wish I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. Don't bother chasing mice around. I slink down the alley looking for a fight, howling to the moon on a hot summer's night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Wow, street cat, you're a really gone guy. I wish I could be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Levi Stray Cat Strut. Nice, smooth singing on that song there, Lev. I like that song. And what I liked about that song as well, the way you did it, is when you hear the original, and I've heard others perform that song, a lot of times people kind of try to overdo it, right? They try to duplicate it too much so that it actually ruins it. But the way you did it, man, it was very nice, very smooth. I like your style on that song. Nice job, brother. And guys, it says back to excellent. And for those of you that may not be familiar, the reason why I panic, and many other members do, is because we've had it happen to us several times. We are a live show. Nothing is pre-recorded, so when things happen, it happens live. And unfortunately, yours truly has to be Superman and fix everything while it's going on live. And so that does happen. But it's not that we're doing things intentionally, or it could be YouTube. And sometimes there's a song out there that somebody just purchased the rights to use in a certain state, country, or spaceship, and they say, hey, we want to make sure that you guys have the rights to use this song and you're not getting paid for it, because if you are, we're going to shut you down. And they check and then they flip it back on. So that's what happens. So don't panic. You have me behind the helm. What more in life could you want? And by the way, another cool thing I'm going to be doing, it's actually called, let me take out my trusty notes here. This one, ladies and gentlemen, it's members recaps. And what it is it's basically, I'm going to just tell you real quickly. So, for example, Jude's earlier, when my bell was on, which I haven't seen her in quite some time, so it was nice to have her. But she said, I miss you, Belka, B-E-L-K-A. That's how she spelt it. And there's a lot of little members glitches that go on, whether it's in chat or Zoom, that I privately record. Of course, you can see all the chats and the Zoom stuff by watching the show. But we're going to do a little members recap at some point soon. There's nothing embarrassing, personal, nothing like that. But it's kind of fun because everybody has a chance during the live shows to poke at me. And this is my opportunity to kind of poke back. But it's all in good fun, trust me. But yeah, Jude, we all miss Belka. And Jude will always blame it on her phone, saying that her phone isn't working right. That's her excuse all the time when she misspells something. It's my phone. It's my phone. I don't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. I just think it's Jude's. Okay? Up next, we have Shar. She goes by Blue Opal. I call her Blue for short because it's easier than saying Blue Opal. It's just too exhausting. And sometimes when this beautiful tongue gets exhausted, it uses short words, abbreviations. But Blue, you are performing Meet Me with Your Black... Wait a minute. Hold on. Bloom, am I reading this correctly? I didn't read the whole... Meet me with your black drawers on. Okay. I've never heard this, Blue. This has to be a jazzy type of blues song coming from you. I'll bet you anything. By Gloria... Yeah, Hardiman. Yeah, it is. Hardiman. However it is, Blue. Here is your upbeat song that I've never heard. Meet me with your black dress off. Here she is.
Hey, when I woke up this morning, baby, I had to call you on the telephone, yeah. You know, when I got up this morning, sugar, I just couldn't wait to talk to you on the telephone. You know, I just couldn't wait to tell you, baby, come on and meet me with your black drawers on. Hey, I said, when I got up this morning, honey, I had to call you on the telephone. As soon as I got up this morning, baby, I had to call you on the telephone. Yes, I did. You know, I just couldn't wait to tell you, baby, come on and meet me with your black drawers on. Hey, baby, meet me with your black drawers on. Yeah, baby. Meet me with your black drawers on. Yeah, why don't you meet me, baby? Meet me with your black drawers on. Oh, yeah, now don't you worry about leaving me. I'll always be here for you, baby. I said, baby, I ain't going nowhere. No, I'm not. I'll always be here for you. Because every time I think about the way you love me, my eyes begin to fill with tears. Yeah, hey baby, meet me with your black drawers on. Why don't you, baby, on. Come on, sugar daddy, I want you to meet me with flowers on. Ooh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you probably didn't get to hear the entirety of that song, but you can click on the link, okay? And your video twice has gone in and out. And from what I heard, Shar, Very nice. But if you guys want to hear it in its entirety, you have to go to her page. The reason for that is because that song has copyright issues. We have no way of knowing or controlling that. So unfortunately, when that happens, the screen will go black. It sends me a message, as it just did, and said copyright issues found. And it will literally mute and black it out until either I shut it off or the song is complete, and then it puts our show back on the air again. The algorithm for YouTube analytics is so insane that we're doing this live, and it literally catches it in split microseconds. All right, so that's why, guys, a lot of times it stinks for us because we don't know. We have no way of checking. Even though DCG Entertainment is copywritten, we own our own rights, but we don't own the songs. We're not getting paid for these songs, but they still have rights. All right, so that's what happens sometimes. It hasn't happened in a while, but twice tonight it has. So just so everybody knows, that's what's been going on. I just got a notice. All right, so unfortunately, nothing I can do about that. That's what happens when you do live. All right, so let's do this. Let's try for 3. Let's not. We had that happen to us one time. It shut us down. It was actually, Irene did a song. I forget what song it was, but it shut us down, if you guys remember, for like 15 minutes. And, you know, at the time, I didn't know. I was kind of new to that type of process. But, yeah, it shut us down for 15 minutes. So it happens, guys. All right, this is a duet by Freddie Canada and Meggie. Freddie and Meggie are performing Old Slew Foot. Okay, Freddie, I'm going to have to listen to this to understand the title. Old Slew Foot. This is by Jim and Jesse. Okay, like no last names, Freddie. I mean, just Jim and Jesse. You could have been Jane and John, for all we know, or Derek and Bo, or Paul and Bunyan. I mean, Jim and Jesse is kind of just generic, Freddie. Let me see here. Jimmy and Jesse. Could have put a last name in there for me, Freddie. Here is Freddie and Meggie, ladies and gentlemen, with their upbeat duet, Old Slew Foot. And here they are.
Hey, Freddie, ready for some fun?
Yes!
Yes.
You look very good today, dear. Let me grab my dress.
High on a mountain, tell me what do you see? Backtracks, looking back at me.
Better get your rifle before it's too late. The bear's got a little pig and heading for the gate. He's big around the middle and he's brought across the rough, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been caught, ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me.
Dancing time.
Dancing time.
Crazy love.
Woo, 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 woo.
Saved up my money and able to some bees. Starting making honey way up in the trees.
Cut down the tree and the honey's all gone. Old Slewfoot done made himself at home. He's big around the middle and he's brought across the rough, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been caught, ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me.
Hey.
Ooh, it's getting cold.
Winter's coming on and it's dirty below. The river flows over, so where can you go?
I'll chase him up a holler and run him in the well. Shoot him in the bottom just to listen to him yell. He's big around the middle and he's brought across the rough, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been caught, ain't never been free. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Some folks say he looks a lot like me.
Yes.
Do you agree?
All right, you crazy Kit Kats right there, you little kids, you cats of love bundles, enjoy singing. All of you tonight are just full of love, joy, hugs, and bundles of emotion, and I love that. That was such a fun video you guys did, Freddie. It really, truly, I've never heard the song, but it truly displays just like the fun that everybody has when they get together, you know, in the friendship and stuff. I thought that was awesome. It looked like you guys had a lot of fun. Yeah, kind of a weird song. I've never heard it, but I enjoyed it, though, because it was different. It was kind of like out there. But you guys dressed up for it and everything else like that, playing each other's part. Man, I thought that was really cool. So nice job on that. Both you and Maggie. Well done. Yeah, that was definitely a very energetic song. And that's the thing. You know, it's so cool to see that, you know, when members get together and they duets. It's hard enough, as you guys know, on SingSnap because you're limited to what you have. But when they enjoy themselves, right? You can see the fun and the warmth between everybody, and that's really cool. I appreciate that stuff. Nice job, you two. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, Shaw, that was not your fault. Definitely not your fault. We don't know. You guys don't know. In SingSnap, the differences is they also, that will happen to them too, but the difference is SingSnap they have to pay to use certain rights for members as Cap BMG, so they actually pay to use certain rights. Anything outside of that, though, you know, it happens, but it's nobody's fault, Blue. Nobody would know that. There's no way of knowing that. So, yeah, don't blame yourself on that's definitely out of your control. This gentleman, I should say, is Brian. Again, Brian is such an awesome guy, and he is performing Wild One by Bobby Rydell. Right, Brian, I'm thinking of a nick for you, man. I got one in my head, but I've got to feel it, though, Brian, when I come up with nicknames for people. Right? It's got to be, it's got to hit me like a ton of bricks and a bucket of logs.
Whoa, wild one, I'm gonna tear you down. Oh, wild one, I'll get you yet, you bet. You little dog, all you do is play. You got a new baby every day, but someday it's gonna be me, and only me, oh, wild one. I'll make you settle down. Oh, wild one, I'll clip your wings and things. You got the lips that I met about. I got the lips that'll knock you out. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. Oh yeah, baby. You little doll, all you do is play. You got a new baby every day, but someday it's gonna be me, and only me, oh wild one. I'll make you settle down. Oh wild one, I'll clip your wings and things. You got the lips that I'm mad about. I got the lips that'll knock you out. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. Oh yeah. Come on, wild one, be wild about me. One more once. Come on, wild one, Be wild about me. Be wild about me.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's Brian jamming it up with a little peanut butter on there, huh? Making himself a upbeat song sandwich. Brian, nice job, buddy. You know, I love how Brian, when he joined, you know, and this happens a lot on DCG, especially with the members, you know, a lot of you come on initially and kind of shy, reserved, maybe just feeling it out, seeing what the show's all about, whatever. But over time, you all open up. And Brian's one of those, especially with his harmonies that he's been doing lately and stuff. I mean, it's just amazing. And I love that. Brian, good job on that, buddy. Nice job. All right. Who don't we have? Let me see here. Oh, let's do this Chicky Day lady here. Let me see here. Oh, do you remember? Hey, wouldn't it be cool? And no, I'm not doing it. No, we're not doing it as a theme either, so just get it out of your heads. But if you take the text, the chat, right, and say I did a whole slew of them, and then you're commissioned to sing, so you have to make a song out of all the chats that you see, right? And I compile them into like 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. And then you have to sing and make it work. So you have to literally make a song out of the chats. I just thought of that. I'm like, that would be so fun to do. But I don't know. That would be challenging. I don't know how we do it. Well, I could compose it. But yeah, that'd be cool. Like the chat you guys are seeing on your screens right now, if I went in and did like 3 paragraphs of chat, and then I said, okay, each member has to compose a song. I'll compose it, you sing it. That'd be cool. Don't worry, though. You guys do have a challenge coming up. And I promise you, as I did last time, it's not going to be easy. But this young lady up next, though, she goes by Eagle's Flight, but calls herself Judy. And she's performing Cleopatra, Queen of Denial. Just like she's denying that, you know, Jim is fine and he's okay and he's not hogtied in a basement somewhere. I heard from my boy, though, today, so I know he's alive. I just think he's downstairs somewhere and he's yelling for help. I didn't see the code word yet, so.
Well, I said he had a lot of potential. He was only misunderstood. You know, he didn't really mean to treat me this bad. He wanted to be good. And I swore one day I would tame him, even though he loved to run hog wild. Just call me Cleopatra, everybody, 'cause I'm the queen of denial. Well, I knew he didn't have any money. Oh, that's why he couldn't buy me a ring. Oh, and just because he bought himself a brand new pickup truck doesn't really prove anything. And he never had to tell me he loved me. I could see it every time he smiled. Just call me Cleopatra, everybody, 'cause I'm the queen of denial. Oh, queen of denial. Buying all his alibis. Queen of denial. Floating down the river of lies. Yeah, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Judy, Queen of Denial. No kidding, Judy. I do, though, like how you did that. As a matter of fact, Judy, I'm going to poop on over into Zoom because I have to ask Judy a very important question. Not just about the song. Hi, Judy. What are you doing? Can you hear me, Judy?
She almost lost her sheet.
I'm not ignoring you.
You can't hear me? Yeah, I know. She cannot hear me, ladies and gentlemen. She can't hear me. Judy, I will say, though, no, that is not any type of masking. So the entirety of the makeup and outfit and everything, that's you. That's not any filters or nothing, right?
Filter.
Okay.
The sheet's real. It's a wig.
The sheet is real. Okay.
The sheet is real.
The sheet is real. All right.
And she almost lost it too.
I almost lost
it.
Peep show.
Definitely be Queen of Denial right there. Yes. I thought the song was good. I loved your vibrato. As I always say, you have a very strong vibrato. And I just thought it was ironic, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't seen or heard from Jim until today that she happens to be singing Queen of Denial. And Jim just happens to appear today out of the blue. And I've been asking about him for a month. And all of a sudden, he's here. So you kind of put the two. So I'm no detective.
Is he?
You know what? Maybe he's not. That's right. Maybe she's using his name in disguise. I never thought about that. You know what the code word is, though, Judy?
I do.
She does. Okay, see, right there. Judy, nice job, my dear. Awesome job.
Yeah, she almost pulled a Robbo.
No, that wasn't going to happen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Judy, a.k.a. Eagles Flight, doing a beautiful job on that song right there. I had to find out. I'm on a little fishing expedition, and she knows the code word that Jim and I set up, so I don't know. It's kind of conspicuous, something about that. But up next is Leo. Leo is performing Such a Night by Michael Bubble, a.k.a. Michael Boulay. Quick little fact on this song as well. I know, Denny don't say his name, but I'm going to, because this song was also performed by Elvis Presley. But Leo took it over, and he made it his own. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Leo's upbeat song for this evening, Such a Night.
It was a night, oh what a night it was, it really was such a night. Oh, the moon was bright, oh how bright it really was such a night. Oh, the night was alright with the stars above. When she kissed me, I had to fall in love. It was a kiss, oh it was a kiss, it really was such a kiss. Oh, how she could kiss, oh what a kiss it really was such a kiss. Just thought of her lips, setting me on fire. I reminisce, I'm filled with desire. But I gave my heart to her in sweet surrender. Oh well, I remember, I'll always remember. Oh what a night, oh it was a night, it was such a night. Came the dawn, and my heart and her love, and the night was done. Oh, will I ever forget a kiss in the moonlight? Oh, such a kiss, oh, such a night. What a Oh, what a night it was, it really was such a night. Oh, the moon was bright. Oh, how bright it really was such a night. But I'll never forget the kiss in the moonlight. Oh, well, I remember, I'll always remember that I gave my heart to her in sweet surrender. Oh, well, I remember, I'll always remember. Oh, that night, oh, what a night it was, really such a night. And when we kissed, I had to fall in. When she's gone, 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 yeah, she's gone, gone, gone. And the gone, 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 and my love was gone. But before that gone, yes, before that gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, right there, that is Leo. Such a night. Re-performing the Michael Bublé song, Boulé, for all you Michael Boulé enthusiast out there. Leo, nicely done, my friend. You and I, matter of fact, had a little discussion last night. Leo has a very unique skill set when it comes to singing as well. And he did a song a while back that just kind of blew us all away. He's got a very powerful range on him. You didn't hear it in that song because it's kind of a low but upbeat song. But I like how he did that, though. To hear the original of that song, it's a little bit higher octave, and Leo put it in his own spin, and he did nicely with that, kind of rounded it off. Very nice. Leo, great job, my friend. Nice job on that, buddy. Yeah, a lot of songs, and when we do the radio show on Sunday, I do my homework before then. I can't say about my co-host, but what Kit Kat and I do is we typically talk about the songs a little bit, and we also talk about the artists that we're featuring. And what's amazing is that a lot of the songs, they don't actually stem from the artist that you may think that you're singing. There's a lot of history to some of these songs. If you do research on them, Irene noticed she is a plethora of knowledge when it comes to that stuff. But Kit Kat does a good job, though. I have to compliment her. She does a really good job on that stuff. But up next, speaking about library, this is Sweet Sue, Just For You. This is Irene, ladies and gentlemen. She's doing this song called Uptown Funk. This is a cool song by Mark Ronson. You guys ever hear this song? This was redone, I think, by, Irene, correct me if I'm right. Oh, no, you know what I'm thinking of, Irene? I'm thinking of the B Street Bombers, that song. Was it the same one, Irene? She'll know. Nonetheless, though, this is Irene's version. Where is Irene? Irene. I always say that's my meme. Wait a minute. Hold on. Here she is. That was my meme's name, was Irene. This Irene is not my meme, though. She's too young and beautiful to be my meme. But, nonetheless, here is Irene's upbeat song, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is.
This hit that ice cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, that white coat. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living up in the city. Got Chuck's on with St. Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot for the police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, too hot. I'm bad about that money, break it down. Girls hit your hallelujah. Girls hit your hallelujah. Girls hit your hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to ya. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to ya. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to ya. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch, come on. just watch. Don't believe me, 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 just watch. Hey, 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 oh! Stop! Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Who you'll get the stretch? Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we're gonna show up. Smooth in the fish jar skippy. I'm too hot for the ponies and the firemen. I'm too hot. Make a dragon one at a time, and I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. Too hot. I'm about that money, break it down. Girls, hit your hallelujah. Girls, hit your hallelujah. Girls, hit your hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to ya. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to ya. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to ya. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch, come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell you a little something. Uptown, funk you up.
Uptown, funk you up. I know, Judy. That was the whole point of it. I was trying to mess with you guys. I put my mic on so you guys could hear me in Zoom. I was trying to beatbox to Irene singing. I did it on purpose. Anyways, that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Irene. Irene, that is such an awesome song, and I'm so glad you sent that to us to feature tonight, because that is the very definition of upbeat. I love that song. Yeah, the B Street actually did, or the B-52s, Irene, I stand corrected. They're a local band. And no, I don't Google anything. I don't use Google for that stuff. I mean, nicely done on that song. And I bet, though, too, that it sounds fun to sing, right? But it's probably a little bit challenging. That song sounds challenging, Irene, for anybody, to be honest with you. But I thought you did a nice job on that. Well done. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a Googler type of guy. I use other stuff. I don't particularly Google. You know, guys, if we had our own browser, you could say, hey, did you DCG that? They'd be like, what? Yeah, did you DCG that? And when they looked up something, it would come back as Denlish. And it would just throw everybody off. I think that'd be cool to have. But none of us are multimillionaires, so we can't do that. We can dream of it, though, and imagine us having our own browser. That'd be cool. Yeah, I would like that. Up next, we have this young gentleman here. And I always tell a story because when I first met Joe, when I first introduced him, when he joined, I thought BLT stood for bacon, lettuce, and tomato. And then we were on Zoom one night, and he corrected me. He's like, no, it doesn't. But he's a super awesome guy, though. And Joe is performing Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond here. Another fan favorite. So let me find Joe. Where are you, Joe? Here he is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Joe performing Sweet Caroline. Here he is.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know that it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed that you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the nights and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined, Lord, you know I have, to believe they never would. Oh no, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is Joe performing Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Outstanding job. I'll get a poop right on over here really quick into Zoom because I want to ask Joe a question. And guys, don't forget, because we fade out at 3 minutes, given the amount of features we have, okay, please go and check out their links. They're all put in the channel descriptions for you, and as well as chat, so you can listen to the entirety of their songs. Joe, nice job on that song, my friend. You do, however, though, like Neil Diamond, because you've done several of his songs.
What's that about Neil Diamond?
Yeah, sure, not a problem. You do like Neil Diamond, though, because you have performed several of his songs, correct?
Yeah, I love Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
He's great. One of my favorites, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What about that particular song is it that you, I don't know, you like about that? I know that there's a lot of different reasons why, you know, people like that song, but I'm just curious, Joe, what is your reason that you like that song?
Yeah, I know it's a real crowd pleaser at karaoke. You know, I mean, it's probably the most popular song at karaoke.
And at Red Sox games.
Yeah, you want something upbeat, so.
Yeah.
You did it.
Well, Joe, nice job on that song. And you're right, it is a crowd pleaser. And, you know, unfortunately for Kat, though, Joe, that is a Fenway song, Boston Red Sox. And the Rays do not have a song like that, Joe. So I'm glad you did that, because I get to rub it in Kat's face.
Thank you, guys.
Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right there, that was Joe doing a fine job of that Neil Diamond song right there. Yeah, don't worry, Kat and I aren't going to get into sports, I promise you that. Up next, from Italy, is Saba, and she's performing You Don't Love Me by Carol Emerald. All right, Sab, my beautiful Italiani, where is she here? Oh, the joys of being me. And yeah, no, Freddie, I don't Google. As a matter of fact, when I research something that's of importance that I don't already know, Freddie, I DuckDuckGo it. And truth be told, Freddie, Google researches Denny to how it finds out how it can please and impress me.
Another day, another night got me thinking. What is it with him? He's naturally moving slow. I see him at the corner bar, am I dreaming? Surrounded by friends, it's got to end, I need to know. Am I just a night of lust, a lost temptation? With someone like me, his destiny he'll never know. I gotta find a way to show my expectations. He ends it where it begins, but I won't let go. I know you don't love me, but still I burn for you. I know you don't love me. This flame will die, it's true. My soul burns completely. Don't seem enough for you. I know you don't love me, but the message can't get through. Any man can see that I'm worth the talking. Love can be bittersweet when a girl hears no. Opportunity knocks, but your doors don't open. But I feel a fire inside that's about to blow. So I sweep me off my feet and show me something different. You know all the tricks, get the kicks, you know I'm game. You gotta understand a girl needs more than romance. How many chances lost till you just run away? I know you don't love me, but still I burn for you. I know you don't love me. This flame will die, it's true. My soul burns completely. Don't seem enough for you. I know you don't love me, but the message can't get through. Maybe I'm missing the telepathy. There's a disconnection, you don't think of me. I don't really care because I disagree, cause I'm the only part of you that you don't see. Maybe I'm missing the telepathy. There's a disconnection, you don't think of me. I don't really care because I disagree, cause I'm the only part of you that you don't see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Saba from Italy right there. I know you don't love me. I heard her perform that song, and I do love how she does that. I love how she accents that I don't love me. It's hard to repeat Saba. I can't mimic that, but you all know what I'm talking about. It's a very schmexy way she does it, and she does it beautifully too. And of course, she's on the other side of the world, so she doesn't watch the shows live, but she does watch them after, and I thought she did a beautiful job on that. Nicely done. Up next, gentilesmen and ladies, this is Dennis. We lovingly and affectionately refer to him as Cuddles. Why? Because Dennis he's got a cuddly personality about him. He truly does. And Den is performing Morse Code of Love. Ooh, Morse Code of Love, Den. A lot of code words going around here tonight there, Den. And I have a code word. I haven't seen it yet tonight, Den, but I will be paying attention. This is by the Capris. All right, Den, let me find you here, my good friend. Here he is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Den's upbeat song. That's right. Don't forget to hit the like button and comment on the show afterwards. That really helps us as a collective channel. All right. When the show's done, you can go back there and comment on the show that you just watched and let us know. And if you have anything bad, don't let us know. Here's Dennis.
I sent my baby a telegram asking to be her man, begging her to come back home to me. Right down to the I's and I cross the T's, and I'm begging, pretty please, honey, honey, come back home to me. Baby, I want your love. Baby, I need your love. Honey, honey, come back home to me. Got to have your love. Can't live without your love. Honey, honey, come back home to me. Well, I made mistakes, yes, that's the truth. But the biggest one I made with you. Honey, honey, come back home to me. I thought that you would understand. I'm just one woman man, not like before, so come back home to me. Baby, I want your love. Baby, I need your love. Honey, honey, come back home to me. Got to have your love. Can't live without your love. Honey, honey, come back home to me.
I did it, did I did it, did I did it, did I did it, did it, baby, come on to me.
I said, come back to me, come back to me, come back, baby, come back to me. Come back to me, come back to me, come back, baby, come back to me. Oh, come on, come home, come back to me, oh, come back to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Dennis right there, doing a nice, beautiful upbeat tune. Den, great job on that song, my brother. Really nice, really upbeat, and a lot of fun. Dennis, always, no matter what song it is, Dennis just puts such feeling and emotion into his songs, and it's typically like a fun emotion. Like you just want to hug the guy. That's why I named him Cuddles. And it's 100% out of respect. He's just an amazing guy. Matter of fact, I've had a couple of live interviews with Dennis. And just, man, what a guy he is. Nice job, my friend. And speaking of, we're going to be reactivating the live interviews and the guest co-hosting. Again, that will be happening soon. So I will send the emails when you guys can submit if you're interested in doing that. Live interview basically is me interviewing you and asking you questions, nothing personal. And of course, the co-hosting is you get to co-host with me, yours truly. All right. And you get to see what it's kind of like to sit in my seat for 2 or 3 hours. But it's a lot of fun. We have that and many other cool things coming up. So we're going to be reactivating that very soon. All right, Den, good job, brother. Up next, gentlemen and ladies. Let me see. Oh, here is this young lady. I wonder if she's ever worked on that song. And she probably hasn't, because I know it's such a tough song. But this young lady, I've been wanting her to do Fancy by Reba McEntire. And I know she said she's tried it multiple times and it's very difficult, which it is. It is a tough song to do. But Wanda, a.k.a. Wandering Eyes, she's performing Ain't Got No Home by Clarence Frog. Is it? Oh, okay, sorry. Ain't Got No Home by Clarence Frogman Henry. That's a long name there, Wander, by Clarence Frogman. All right, well, Clarence Frogman, I've never heard of him, Wander. Kind of a unique name, I would say there, Wander. Kind of like Engelbert Humperdinck, right? But here is your upbeat song for tonight, my dear.
Oh, ain't got no home or no place to roam. I ain't got no home or no place to roam. I'm a lonely girl, I ain't got a home. I got a voice, I love to sing. I sing like a girl, and I sing like a frog. I'm a lonely girl, I ain't got a home. Ooh, 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 ooh. I ain't got no man, I ain't got a son, I ain't got no daughter, I ain't got no one. I'm a lonely girl, I ain't got no home. Ooh, 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 ooh. I ain't got a mother, I ain't got a father, I ain't got a sister, not even a brother. I'm a lonely frog, I ain't got a home. Won't you sing to me? Oh, please sing to me. Won't you sing to me? Please sing to me. I'm a lonely frog, ain't got a home. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Wandering Eyes. I Ain't Got a Home by the Frogman. Wander, I don't know where or how you even found that song, or you know, if you were in Zoom, I'd ask you, but what made you think of that song? I mean, it's a fun song, obviously. I just don't know, like where would you think, hey, you know, I'm gonna sing this song about a frog, or I Ain't Got a Home, rather, by the Frogman. So you must have already known that song, I would assume, Wander. But nonetheless, though, that is a fun song, and I thought you did a good job on that, hon. And yes, I know, fancy is tough, Wander. I know. That's why I am being very, very patient there, Wander. Hey, did you guys notice what is up with these? They look like in the chat, when you guys chat, not everybody. Like, for instance, Freddie just put, well done, Wander. And then, Wander, you just put, woo. But it looks like a little X with a little tiny A in front of it, symbols. Are you guys seeing that as well? Or is that for content creator end? I've been trying to figure out what those are, and I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe you guys do. Anyways, up next is none other than, he goes by Dan Pan, but I think his name is Dan. We refer to him as the Whisperer. Why? Well, if you're new, you'll understand when we feature his song right now. This is upbeat for Dan. He's singing a song about a coconut. So we're going from a frog to a coconut. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is The Whisperer. And this is The Coconut by Brody, R5083. Okay. Dan, here you are, buddy.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but it's delicious. Nut is not a nut, it's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family, There are so many uses of the coconut tree. You can build a bigger house for the family. All you need is to find a coconut man. If he cuts the tree, he gets the fruit free. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree from the cocoa palm family. The coconut bark for the kitchen floor. If you save some of it, you can build a door. Now the coconut trunk, do not throw this junk. If you save some of it, you'll have the second floor. The coconut wood is very good. It could stand 20 years if you pray it would. Now the coconut root, to tell you the truth, you can throw it or use it as firewood. The coconut leaves good shade it gives for the roof, for the walls up against the eaves. Now the coconut fruit, say my relatives, make good cannonballs up against the thieves. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree from the cocoa palm family. Coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but it's delicious nut. It's not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is Dan Pan, the Whisperer, singing about a coconut. Dan, I've never heard that song, my friend. And again, if you were in Zoom, I'd ask you the same question that I was pondering to Wander. Where and how did you find that song? It's just like a unique song, something I don't think you probably never would have heard unless you sang it, and the same would apply for Wander. But it was a fun song, though. I'm just curious as to like, where did you already know that song there, Dan? Because it's not like a common song you hear all the time. But it is a fun song, though, man, and I'm glad you did it because it's something different, something unique. Yeah, it's about a coconut. The one before that was about a homeless frog. So maybe the homeless frog, Dan, can find an empty coconut, and he now will have a coconut home. You see, that's how that stuff works. It is a fun song. Good for you, brother. Nice job. All right, up next, Gentiles, men, and ladies. This here, she goes by Lois. For some odd reason, I don't know why, but that's what she calls herself anyways. But she is singing Rocky Top by the Osborne Brothers. I didn't know the Osborne, well, yeah, they did have the Osborne. You know what it was? I also used to Donnie and Marie Osborne. I didn't know, or actually I forgot they did. They kind of had a little thing going on for a while. But I don't think they lasted too long, Lois. They were like a 1 or 2 hit wonder. And then I think they vamoosed. That's a song right there, vamoose. All right, Lois, I'm going to find you here on my screen of many beautiful people. Where is Lois? Here she is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Lois' upbeat song for this evening, Rocky Top by the Osborne Brothers.
Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bills. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. Wild as mink and sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers climbed old Rocky Top, looking for a moonshine still. Strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top, reckon they never will. Corn won't grow at all on Rocky Top, dirt's too rocky by far. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top get their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Trapped like a duck in a pen. All I know is it's a pity life can't be simple again. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that right there was Lois. I'll poop on over into Zoom in just a second, but let me just thank everybody for cramming it down my throat relentlessly that it wasn't the Osmonds. I knew that. And, you know, it was just a playful thing. But you guys, I will say, are on top of it, and you definitely let me know when I make a mistake, and it's Jude's fault, for sure. I know it wasn't the Osmonds as in Marie and Donnie. I know there's a difference between the D. Yeesh. But, you know, I give you guys credit. If we ever did a trivia, which we're actually doing next Thursday night, by the way, we're having DCG game night. I'll tell you more about that before the end of the show. All right, let's poop right on over here into Zoom, ladies and gentlemen. Lois, you know, you can't even bust chops and play around without everybody, you know, thinking that, like, oh, Denny doesn't know his stuff. I know that wasn't the Osmonds, Lois.
Let me just thank everybody.
but I will say, I do love the get up though. I mean, that was cool. So what was that, like a taped on like sticky mustache or something?
No, apparently Freddie says my mustache is uneven, but I'm not that great at growing a mustache, believe it or not. I had to draw it in.
Oh, I was going to say, you shaved pretty quick and nice clean shaven, if
I
that
know.
was the
If I
case,
let it go
Lois.
for
I
a
mean,
couple
and
weeks, I might
if
come up
that
with something
was
better
the
than
case,
that.
I seriously doubt Rob would be, you know, a happy individual. I mean,
Yeah, he'd
who knows?
vote, I think.
Nice job on that song, though,
Oh, thanks.
Lois.
That's a great song, though. I had friends who were in a bluegrass band, and I love that song.
It is a fun song. It is. And again, that's one of
happy
those
music.
songs that, you know it, right? But it's kind of like in
Yeah.
the archives. You really forget
Happy
about it
music.
until somebody sings it. And you're like, oh, hey, you know, I like that song. Nicely done on that, Lois. Well done.
Thank you.
And
Was
yeah,
that an Alabama song originally, Lois?
I don't know. I don't know, but I
just
okay,
remember
researched it the
dancing
other day.
my
It said-
brains
it
out
said
'cause it
Osborne
speeds
Brothers.
up.
well, we can ask Irene if that was an a Alabama song.
Here you go.
All right, because see here, I don't Google Denny's me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that right there was Lois doing a fine job with the non-Donnie Marie Osmonds. See? All right, up next, we have none other than Mr. Turtleman himself, ladies and gentlemen. This gentleman, he goes by the name of Richard, okay? And Richard is performing this song. It's called Convoy. Now, for many of you out there, you're probably familiar with this song. And I mean only Richard would do something like this because this is his character. Richard loves these type of songs, and he does well at them. And I haven't heard this song in years, but I'm glad he did it because this is a fun song. So here is Richard, ladies and gentlemen, with Convoy.
Yeah, Breaker 1-9, this here's the Rubber Duck. You got a copy on me, Pigpen? Come on. Oh, yeah, 10-4, Pigpen, for sure, for sure. By golly, it's clean clear to Flagtown. Come on. Yeah, it's a big 10-4 there, Pigpen. Yeah, we definitely got the front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we've got us a convoy. It was dark of the moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth pulling logs. Cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling hogs. We was heading for Bear on I-10 about a mile out of Shaky Town. I says, Big Pen, this here's the Rubber Duck, and I'm about to put the hammer down.
'Cause we got a little old convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we got a little old convoy, ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join our convoy, ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We're gonna roll this trucking convoy across the USA. Convoy.
Yeah, Breaker Pig Pen, this here's the Duck, and you want to back off them hogs? A 10-4, about 5 mile or so. 10 Roger, them hogs is getting intense up here. By the time we got into Tulsa town, we had 85 trucks in all. But there's a roadblock up on the Cloverleaf, and them bears was wall to wall. Yeah, them Smokies was thick as bugs on a bumper. They even had a bear in the air. I says, calling all trucks, this here's the Duck. We about to go a-hunting bear.
'Cause we got a great big convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we got a great big convoy, ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join our convoy, ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We're gonna roll this trucking convoy across the USA. Convoy.
You want to give me a 10-9 on that, Pig Pen? A negatory, Pig Pen, you're still too close. Yeah, them hogs is starting to close up my sinuses. Mercy sakes, you better back off another 10. Well, we rolled up Interstate 44 like a rocket sled on rails. We tore up all of our swindle sheets and left them setting on the scales. By the time we hit that shy town, them bears wasn't getting smart. They'd brought up some reinforcements from the Illinois National Guard. There's armored cars and tanks and jeeps and rigs of every size. Yeah, them chicken coops was full of bears and choppers filled the skies. Well, we shot the line, we went for broke with 1,000 screaming trucks and 11 long-haired friends of Jesus in a chartreuse microbus. Yeah, Rubber Duck, 'tis Sodbuster. Come on there. Yeah, 10-4 Sodbuster. Listen, you want to put that microbus behind that suicide jockey? Yeah, he's hauling dynamite and he needs all the help he can get. Well, he laid a strip for the Jersey Shore.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Richard with Convoy from the actual movie. Richard, again, you'd be the one to pull something like that off. Nicely done on that, man. I do love those lost songs. Yeah, that right there, if you listen to the lyrics, actually, if you look up the movie, to my understanding, that was actually based off of that strike. I think it was back in the 70s. I'm talking a plethora of trucks, big rigs. They all did a strike, and they formed a convoy. Rubber Ducky is actually was the CB handle of one of the main drivers of the trucks. I think he was like the one who pretty much started the whole thing. But anyways, yeah, I think it was based off of that movie. But Richard, good job, brother. Good job. Yeah, he does have the perfect voice for that stuff. Absolutely. But yeah, no, it was kind of a corny movie in its own way. But I loved it because I love stuff like that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, up next is Aunt Connie. And she is performing King Tut. Okay, so we had Cleopatra. Now we have King Tut. All right. I wonder if Aunt Connie's going to be dressed up in like a little, what do you call it, thing that they used to wear back then. I don't know. We're going to find out. All right. Where is she? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it was Egyptian, I think, or Assyria. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, here is Aunt Connie with King Tut.
Now, when he was a young man, he never thought he'd see people stand in line to see the boy king. How'd you get so funky? Did you do the monkey? Now, if I'd known they'd line up just to see him, I'd taken all my money and bought me a museum. Buried with a donkey. He's my favorite honky. Dancing by the Nile. The ladies loved his style. Rockin' 40 miles. He ate a crocodile. He gave his life for tourism. Golden idols. He's an Egyptian. They're selling you. Now when I die, now don't think I'm a nut. Don't want no fancy funeral, just one like old King Tut. He could have won a Grammy, buried in his jammies. Got a condo made of stona.
Well, there, Aunt Connie. I'm just going to poop right over into Zoom because I am very curious about that particular song and the way she sang that. So, Aunt Connie, good evening. How are you? Weren't you on vacation? Oh.
Not now.
Not now. Okay. Well, aren't you going on vacation?
I will be soon.
Yeah, all right. Well, I was close. All right. And my bags are packed, so just don't forget to send the bus ticket to me because I don't fly, so you guys will unfortunately have to pay for my bus and boat, whatever it takes to get there. But anyways, I just wanted to remind you of that. That particular song, like, okay, I can ask you because it's another one of those songs that, like, how and where did you find that, number one, and like, what was just your thought about, oh, I want to sing King Tut? I'm just curious.
Well, I think I heard it on a contest.
So it was like a contest at Sing Snap, did you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, contest on Sing Snap, and then I decided to try it. I actually tried it twice. So, but it's a really fun song. It's just so fun.
It sounds like a fun song, and I liked the way you sang it because it was almost as if it was like a storytelling song, but you sang it in the way of actually telling the story, which I thought was pretty cool.
Did you
Yeah,
ever see it
it's
on
just really fun
Saturday
to do
Night
it.
Live?
But
Yeah, it's kind of a parody, you know.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you could pretty much ad lib that entire song and just throw any type of lyric you wanted in there. That was
Did you do the graphics too, Connie?
yeah.
Yes.
Well, nice job on that song. Nice job. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, see, so, all right, so that kind of answers my question. Is that maybe the others kind of seen that on Sing Snap as well or someplace else, and they just said, hey, this looks like a fun song to do. But she did. I like the way she sang it because it was like in a story type of singing, which I thought was very, very cool. She did nice with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it moving right here in the family. This is Bev, Ma Bev. She is performing Dancing in the Dark by, they refer to him as the boss. He wanted to be titled the king, but got shot down with that for obvious reasons because of me. Duh. But anyways, Ma is performing this song. And let me see. I do love, though, her nice graphic that she does have in the back. It's actually pretty cool, ladies and gentlemen, which you'll see in a second as soon as I can find her. Where is Ma Bev? Oh, no. What did I do with her? Give me a second on, ladies and gentlemen. I know she's here floating around in my stuff. Here she is. All right, so here's Ma Bev, ladies and gentlemen. Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen.
I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired, man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can start a fire, you can start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Message keeps getting clearer, radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I check my look in the mirror, I wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere, I'm just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere, baby, I just know that there is. You can't start a fire, you can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older, there's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. I shake the swell off my shoulders. Come on, baby, this laugh on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up alright. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on now, baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire, sitting around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You can start a fire, worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark.
All right, gentlemen and ladies, that was Ma Bev, Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, I like how she did that song. I do love, though, how she does like those opera style type of classical songs as well. But that one, though, was very, very popular by Bruce Springsteen, one of his number one hits. But I like how she did that, though. But I do love, though, her classical stuff. It really is awesome. All right, guys, we got a few more artists for you. And right now, okay, we're going to feature this gentleman. He hasn't been featured in a while, but I am glad, though, that he did send one in. We know that he's quite busy, right? Kind of like an Eric, you know, man, they get up there and they ignore us little people, but that's okay. We'll forgive him because he's a great guy. I refer to him as Dallas Blue Eyes because he's another one with piercing eyes. But Dallas, though, he also is performing Uptown Funk. This is by Flirt. Can you say Flirt East, ladies and gentlemen? All right, so let me find Dallas here on my beautiful screen here. Let me see. Where is Dallas? Yeah, he did. He sent one in. I was actually pleasantly pleased to see that. I'm glad that he did because it's nice to see members who haven't been featured in a while, and then they send one in, and it's always nice to hear and see them again. So here is Dallas's upbeat song, ladies and gentlemen.
This hit that ice cold Michelle Fight for that white gold. This one for them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck on with St. Laurent. I got kissed myself, it's so pretty. Too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the firemen. Too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. Too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. Too hot, hot damn. I'm bad about the money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Saturday night we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Wow. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 woo! Stop! Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, give me a stretch. Too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. Too hot, hot damn. I'm bad about their money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Saturday night we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Wow! Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Don't believe me, just watch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Blue Eyes himself, Dallas, Uptown Funk, doing his spin on that song. Dallas, if you're out there somewhere watching, or perhaps you tune in after, good job, my friend, on that. And I miss the sound of Dallas's voice, that rasp that he has. A lot of our members have that, but I do miss that. So, Dallas, we hope that you are doing well, my friend, and thanks so much, man, for submitting a song. It's nice to hear you again, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, two more artists left, and this artiste right here, she goes by Cat, but we all call her Kit Kat, double T, and she is performing Back in the USA by Linda Ronstadt. Kit Kat. I don't think I've heard this version from Linda Ronstadt. Let me see. Where is she? I can't lose my co-host on Sunday, so I have to find out. Aha, here she is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Kit Kat's upbeat song for this evening, Back in the USA.
We just touched ground on an international roadway. Just prepared to come from overseas to the USA.
Oh, how I yearn for you. Detroit, Chicago, Chattanooga, Baton Rouge. Got a long just to be at my home back in old St. Louis. It's a long freeway from the coast of California to the shores of the Delaware Bay. You can bet your love I did till I got back to the USA. Looking hard for a darling, searching for a corner cafe where the hammer and scissors on the open grill night and day. Yeah, I'm jukebox jumping with records back in the USA. I'm so glad I'm living in the USA. Well, I'm so glad I'm living in the USA. Anything you want, we got it right here in the USA. Oh, we're so glad we're living in the USA. Yes, we're so glad we're living in the USA. Anything you want, we got it right here in the USA. Oh, we're so glad. We're so glad. Oh, we're so glad. We're so glad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was an upbeat little spunky tune there by Kit Kat. I've never heard Kat, I was thinking of something else. I'm going to poop out over here into Zoom real quickly. What I was trying to show you guys there, Kit Kat and Judy and Connie and Lois, is if you look closely, see my mouse, right? See where it says Wowzer? You see that little symbol right there, guys? That's what I'm seeing when the members, not all, but see that? How it's like a little X and an A right above my mouse. See that?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to show you guys. That's what I was asking. Are you guys seeing that? But you're not, apparently. So,
because I said wowza and it turned into wow.
Yeah, it's weird. But anyways, Kit Kat.
Correct me.
Yeah.
Nice choice of a song. Is that your first time doing that song?
Oh, no.
No? Okay, so
No.
All right, so you performed that song before.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when it came out, upbeat songs, that was the first thing that
That was the first thing that you went to?
Yep. Yep.
Real
And as a
popular.
and as a matter of fact, I just did it that night that you said we're going to do that. I did it that night, and I was done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have a night voice. I mean, Judy and Lois know it. I sing better at night, so 1 o'clock in the morning, here I am.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm kind of a night guy myself until I pass out,
Yeah.
But that's okay, because that's kind of like your me time, right? When your brain's kind of unwinding and you can really get into your music.
Exactly.
Well, nicely done there, Kit Kat. And obviously, you and I will be communicating
only you can do.
this Sunday during the live radio broadcast.
Yep.
Nice
Get your
job.
songs in, guys.
Nice.
See what
Yeah.
bring us some fresh stuff.
That's right. Fresh stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that right there was Kit Kat doing definitely an upbeat, spunky tune. And so right now we are going to close out the features with this young lady here. Now, I know for a fact she's definitely sleeping, but she goes by Miggy, and her song is Can't Take My Eyes Off You by the Jersey Boys. All right, so let me find Maggie. Maggie, you will be closing out the features tonight for us. So make it count, Maggie. Make this a good one, because there's no takesy-backsies.
Oh, you look so delicious. I want to taste you so much. Oh, yes. Yum, yum, yum.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Ah, yum, yum, yum. You look so good. Yes?
I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to taste. I wanna eat you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my lips off of you.
That's true.
I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, tasty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, tasty baby, now that I...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Maggie closing it out for us with that song. I mean, Maggie, aside from your vocal ability, I'm not sure, Maggie. I mean, I liked the video. It was fun, definitely different, and I can't figure out, Maggie, what, like, was that a puppet thing, like a little stuffed animal, hand puppet or something? I was trying to figure that out, and it looks like, Maggie, that it was like a one of those sock or hand puppet things. I'm not too sure exactly. And it also looked very yummy, hence your song. And I love how you kind of ad-libbed in there. So that was nicely done, Maggie. Good job on that song. And yeah, we know you're sleeping, but when you watch it afterwards, just send me a message. Let me know what that little puppet thing was. That was cool, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude our show. Look at that, right on time, 3 minutes over. I thought everybody was amazing, and I loved that we heard some songs that we haven't heard. Well, at least I haven't. And I love the enthusiasm and all the personalities combined. It just really made it for a fun evening. And so I appreciate all of the efforts from everybody. And guys, I had to change the ending song, all right? You won't hear the entirety of it, but I'm still working on it. Next Thursday, just a quick note to throw out there. As you all know, Judy has a Zoom a non-live Zoom that goes on every Thursday for those that want to just go chat, hang out, talk, and even a lot of times they sing. But next Thursday is going to be game night, and we have created our very own trivia game. So DCG owns our own gaming. It's that of similar to Jeopardy, but better. And that will be round 1 next Thursday. So if you all like trivia, if you like to get into the fun of games, all right, please join us for that. That will be next Thursday. Judy will send out the link. If yours truly isn't dead before then, I should be alive, I think. But with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. We do appreciate it, and we will just let all of the Zoomies over here say their goodbyes as well. And I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking around as well. Everybody in Zoom over there. Look at this, 4 of them left. Huh? Look, we put them all to sleep, didn't we?
The women stayed.
We put everybody to sleep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for joining us this evening. And look forward to the emails. Again, if I can't get it out by Sunday night, all right, don't fret. It will be there Monday. And we'll announce next week's show as well. All right, so a lot of great stuff coming up. Just hang tight. And again, be patient. Thank you guys so much. And, of course, don't forget, be kind to others and be kind to yourself. I am Denny Cool. And, of course, gang, have a great night and an awesome weekend. God bless everybody.
Good night, my friends. Denny needs to leave. It's never ending. See you all next week. We hope you had fun. Enjoy the music and friends. Love seeing our family from around the world. Good night, dear friends. Time to go. Good night, dear friends. Another fantastic show. DCG was designed for you. The place we call home, where all the members come together, united as one. But don't be sad.